Welcome to the Rewilding Play Studio. I'm Susan Herrington, Professor of Landscape Architecture at SALA. Vancouver is known for its abundant green spaces and opportunities for outdoor play and recreation. Yet most outdoor play areas and care centers in the city rarely reflect this image, and many centers struggle to provide quality play experiences for their children. The play spaces at child care centers seldom contain plants or other natural materials for play and exploration, and they don't have adequate loose parts that allow children to create and build spaces of their own. They are highly structured spaces that often hinder risk-taking opportunities and free play. Ultimately, they don't capture the wonder of playing and the magic of the great outdoors. The situation is particularly detrimental to young children whose health and well-being and their cognitive, physical, and social development are intimately connected to where and how they play. And the developmental potential of outdoors is extensive. Preschool children are the subject of this studio. They are approximately 103 centimeters or 40.5 inches in height, and they've begun to acquire dexterity in shaping and modifying their environment. As they develop, they are also able to create with intention, making things and spaces from their own imaginations. They can recognize patterns, and they are captivated by the natural environment. Preschool children are also learning the very basics of what it means to be a social being, like how to make friends, and developing a theory of mind when a child learns to recognize the thoughts, wants, motives, and feelings of others. Rewilding Play will give SALA students an opportunity to design and build interventions in the outdoor play area of YMCA Vancouver Child Care Centers with approximately 200 3 to 5-year-old children and 48 ECE, early childhood educators. Students will work in groups, engage with the ECE, Métis herbalist and educator Lori Snyder, local suppliers, Dr. Mariana Brusoni from the UBC Faculty of Medicine and School of Population and Public Health, and with Brianne Cochran from the BC Cancer Agency. Students will rewild the children's outdoor play spaces with interventions installed to bring back the exuberance, mystery, magic of outdoor play. Intervention work is different from redesigning a site. Interventions intervene on a site and cause minimum disruption. Landscape architect and also student Jonathan Beneke will be joining the Rewilding Play Studio as TA. Students can explore intervening with non-toxic plant material and other elements like natural loose parts. Students are encouraged to invent loose part building systems that children can use to create their own structures. The ECE are looking for lightweight wood, cardboard, or fabric building systems. Sun exposure is also a current problem in several of the centers. The BC Cancer Agency is donating funds for students to design shade structures that create dappled light or install trees on sites with too much sun exposure. Working in groups, students will design interventions for all 8 sites and install their innovation on 4 sites and provide drawings for the remaining 4 control sites. Like other design-build studios, the Rewilding Play Studio will not only give students hands-on building experiences using tools and real construction materials and methods, but will also help students to see directly the implications of their design decisions on the ground. Rewilding Play Studio will also give SALA students the opportunity to have the effects of their design work studied by the Brusoni Lab and the ProEco research team, which will be collecting and comparing data on the children pre- and post-installation and in intervention and non-intervention control sites. Their ProEco research team will examine how students' interventions influence children's mental health, creativity, risk management, and the relationship between plants and other living organisms on children's emphatic development and pro-social behaviors. Brianne Cochran of the BC Cancer Agency will be conducting a dappled light study on centers receiving SALA-designed shade structures and trees. She will be collecting UVB dosimeter measures along with behavior mapping data to compare UV exposure levels and differences in play behavior. The design research for the Rewilding Play is based on the Nature Play Meets Risky Play pilot project, where for 45 children in 2 child care centers in the downtown east side of Vancouver. Prior to installation, data was collected on the children. Then, using the 7C guidelines for the design of outdoor play spaces for young children, Sarah Brunel and MLA students changed the play space from this to this, and the second one from this to this. Data was collected on the children post-installation and then compared the changes in behavior. So this is a sort of a spatial map of a child, the same amount of time in the pre and post-installation, left and right. Findings indicated significant decreases in depressed affect and a decrease in antisocial behavior and increases in play with natural elements, independent play, pro-social behavior of children after the intervention. We hope you join us. Thank you.